Today we will learn why Republicans are the enemies of black people and Democrats are the friends of blacks.
Miss Repeatatron, can I ask a question?
What is it?
I checked history and the African slave trade murdered about 10 million blacks over the life of slavery in America. Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
That is something I found was supported by the Democrat Party and opposed by the Republicans. Do you deny that?
Well, yes, but that was a long time ago.
That is more racist murders than the Nazis committed against Jews. 4 million more murders. Should we forget the 10 million blacks murdered with Democrat Party approval, just because it was a long time ago? Heck, Hitler was a long time ago too.
It is better not to ask such questions. In terms of your grade in this class, it might be wise of you to remember I am a progressive, socialist, Democrat.
Why? Why should we not ask questions in a university? Is not that something we should do?
There are some things that are off limits in the enlightened and progressive environment we try to create at Indoctrination. That is one of them. Now I will get into the official course plan. As we all know, Republicans are opposed to black people voting. They hate blacks and want to lynch them. Thousands of blacks were lynched to prevent them from voting in American history. This was ended when Democrats in 1964 passed the Civil Rights Act.
May I ask a question?
Make it quick.
Are you saying it was Republicans that did all those lynchings and opposed the Civil Rights Act?
Well, I never looked into that. I was taught to teach to blame Republicans for the KKK, lynchings, Bull Connor, segregation and the rest.
I did look into it, after reading the course plan, did some homework looking into these issues. Not only were Democrats the party for human slavery, the KKK was created by Democrats, and Bull Connor was an elected Democrat, and the anti-black voting laws were created by Democrats. Not only that, Democrats were the primary opponents of the Civil Rights Act. It was Republicans that passed it. How could you as a professor not know this?
Well, no one ever told me that. Now that you mention it, indeed it was the states controlled by Democrats that were racially segregated. And now that you have made me question this, the Ku Klux Klan was indeed concentrated in Democrat areas. This is confusing. No one ever told me these things. I have never questioned what I was taught. I should have looked into it, as you have.
Racist, misogynist, money-grubbing people have so much power over the rest of us and want things to go back, not to 1955, but to 1855. There are a lot of people out there that say that do not want black people to vote, do not want Latinos to vote, do not want old people to vote, or young people to vote. Because generally, people like you are liberal. You want equality, you want racial equality, you want financial equality, you want to be able to use your education and go out in the world and make it better, but you'd also like to be able to get a job. All these things point toward being liberal.
California Republicans, I just showed you, are 30% of registration in the states because they're really stupid and racist. But Republicans are 82% white. You want to know why? This is what Jason wanted me to talk about. You want to know why they're taking in the shorts in California? Republicans are 82% white.
You should see the convention.
Republican Party California, as I say all the time, on the record, in print, and on radio and on TV, is the last vestige of any real white people. And that's what this is. The Republicans are trying to prevent people of color and people of lower income from voting. The obvious is that the Republicans are trying to impose voter ID requirements on the people they don't want to see vote. And those are people who are Democrats. And they could be young people, they could be old people, significantly they're African Americans.